Good morning. Welcome to today's commemorative ceremony honoring the men and women of the Department of Correction who responded on behalf of our great city and country in the defense of democracy. Today, we not only reflect on the fateful day in American history, but we celebrate the members of our department that played a pivotal role in the rescue and recovery efforts at Ground Zero. Like the mayor said, for me and the mayor, this is personal. As you know, we were both New York City police officers that day. When I think back to September 11, 2001, as a young officer, and like thousands of other first responders, I prayed, God, give me the strength to get through this day. And I wondered when the moment would come that I could share, and I love you, with my spouse and family members. Who would have known 21 years later, I would be standing before you as commissioner of this great agency, in the shadows of two leaders that led and kept this department focused on its core public safety mission, while at the same time leveraging the men, women, tactical, and communications assets to save lives, maintain emergency communications, and provide those who perished the dignity they deserved so that they could be identified and reunited with their loved ones. These two leaders are former Commissioner William J. Frazier, who is always watching over us as we take on new battles in defense of our agency, and former Chief of Department, Robert N. Davern. We lost Commissioner Frazier too soon, but we are honored to be joined today by Mrs. Frazier and the Frazier family. And we also have with us today Chief Davern, a living legend. This department in our city had a fighting chance because we had these two guardians leading the department, and we thank you. For far too long, this agency has gone unnoticed for our role during and after the September 11th attacks. Our former members of the Harbor Unit, Emergency Service Unit, and other essential units who played a pivotal role during the rescue and recovery efforts at Ground Zero, you banded together and took action. You supported each other, and many people are alive today because of your collective action. Unbeknownst to many, our department played a vital role as we built and managed the Ground Zero communication system, helped establish the morgue at Bellevue Hospital, and joined other first responders at the Fresh Kills landfill to collect and identify the remains of those who sadly perished, and helped to try to bring closure to many grieving families. As your commissioner, and on behalf of Mayor Adams and the City of New York, we say thank you for everything that you have done and continue to do to support those who served and the next generation of members that are serving today. Today, after many years of neglect, you now have an administration who sees you, supports you 100%. We are here today to not only honor those that made the ultimate sacrifice, but we honor the men and women that served as guardians, warriors to our city in the days and weeks that followed the September 11th attacks. Many of us assembled here today lost friends, family members, both on the job and at home. So it is important for us at this ceremony to remember and reflect on all of the boldest staff and units who played a role in defending our city and our nation. One of those units I'm referring to is the Harbor Unit. Not many people recall that this agency once had a Harbor Unit. We sometimes forget that we are on an island. And many years ago, there was a team of dedicated officers who patrolled our shorelines and did so much more. And they did that on 9/11. This year, we want to acknowledge their significant role responding during and after the September 11th attacks. Unfortunately, it took 2 decades for this team to receive the proper salute and recognition. But in their honor, and for what the New York City Department of Correction Harbor Unit represented, this year we discovered a boat used by the Harbor Unit during the September 11th rescue and recovery operations. It will be our goal within the next year to restore the boat and display it at the next September 11th ceremony for all to see. This boat was more than just a boat. It was a vessel for helping people and saving lives, and we will never forget that. Thank you. God bless all of you, our staff, in this great city and country.